Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. Give a quick plug to the Anand, Learning from Anand, the GOAT, on YouTube. The student has surpassed the master. Charles numero uno, rocking on. The gang is almost all here. Plenty of time. Close some of the extraneous windows. Make sure that everyone is here. I don't see stream elements in the right place. I'm a little concerned if I can find stream elements. Make sure it's logged in. Blur. Some soft rock in the background. See where we are on the puzzle streak. You can never do enough. Oh, let's just take care of this ugly green color. I go with a dark blue. How about that? Yeah, that matches the background a little better. This looks like it should be checkmate. It's also a nice discovery on one of white's two queens, as it turns out. The first 20 are easy. As usual. Takes. Can I promote? Can I decoy? If rook takes, then queen to e7 check. So now, 1 moves, 2, 3. Don't see how he can stop this if I just ignore him. And now we have one more. Is this a free rook? And why isn't it a free rook if it is a free rook? Why is that just a free rook? Find the best move for black. Always looking the gift horse in the mouth. Okay. Knight, rook e3, queen h5, and we've done 20. Let's go back to our 33-second away arena. Purposeful play is the order of the day. No extraneous comments on the size of my mouse. Everybody's mouse is very personal.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right, sir. What do we have here? How are we going to outplay this fellow? Let's just play a standard game and see what he's got. Bishop c5 is better. I will play the open variation. I enjoy the open variation quite a bit. Let's threaten to threaten. Okay, well, we're off and running. You didn't have to play c3, by the way. I was unable to play knight a5 because the knight takes e5. So therefore, he could have played h3, d4, or a4 to prevent the marshal. Had he chosen to prevent this variation, which is very deep, cunning, and dastardly, we will see. We're only up to move number 15. Have we looked at this enough? We have to do our own opening research some of the time. This attack almost plays itself. I have a very relatively clear desk. This is my remote control for the light fixture. Bishop c2, And now for something completely indifferent. So let's see. Does he have? We need every piece in the game, though. That much is true. Probably I was winning on the spot on the previous move. Takes, takes. Takes, check, takes. Is this going to be a miniature game? I do not know. We will see. He has me by 3 games, I believe. 27-30 after only 57 games. We're going to win the race to 120. And now for something completely indifferent. How does he stop this one? Looks pretty iffy, if you must ask me. Still haven't addressed the marshal. He needs a notepad on his desk, as I do, where we just keep track of the openings that we need to run through. You can even have a sticky note on your desk. To make sure there's no funny business. No funny business. Give the bishops a chance. So, regarding the tournament in Princeton in April, I'm returning to my previously asserted vow as of Reykjavik last year. Reykjavik was an exception to the rule because it was a great international tournament where I got to meet up with some old friends, have dinner with some streamers that I hadn't seen since the previous summer. Anamaya, Alexandra Chess, hang out with many others, and meet a few new friends that I hadn't met before, a few new streamers, whether they could consider them friends or not. Anna Krabling, Dina Belankaya, Zach, the chess nerd. Haven't seen Hannah Sace in a couple of years. What is there to do? We only have 4 games going. Charles is waiting in the wings. Ulfie, get in. It's time. There he is. We only get better by doing. Let's play the English opening. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. And now for something completely insane. Let's see what we can do to get away with this. Uh-oh. Something funny is going on here. Oh no. Why are we moving the same piece twice all the time? That is the question. Why? Should I bait him? I don't think I have a choice. I don't think I have much of a choice. That was unusual. Didn't expect that. I was expecting the knight to return a little differently to a4, perhaps in b6 to try to trap me. Uh-oh. Never move the piece that you're defending if you don't have to.
Pegasus Sway.
Thanks for subscribing for 45 months.
My God, Pegasus.
Magnus C plays 1. F3.
Is that a hero request, sir? 45 months. Namaste. And a Rosen trophy. Let's keep piling up those Rosen trophies. We will look at what the Rosen trophies consist of, right? Oh no, we can't do it unless we have our Rosen score on the main page. That's terrible. Let's go back. I will grab it. How about that? We'll grab the Rosen score. From the main page, settings. All right. Copy. For now, we only have the Rosen trophy. Check your Rosen score. We have to put that in the tourney description. The tournament description template. So let's see. We need a few more of these. All right. Odlo my chess. That would have been fatal. Oh no, he hung a pawn. Can I just retreat? We're gonna go to f4. Let's play h3 just to make sure that our dark squares are in terrible shape, weakness-wise. We're gonna go all out here against that Loma chess. Not a good idea, honestly. Not such a great idea. Wow. That's so bizarre. That he would allow that to happen. He took a piece. We're going to take another one. And we'll take another one.
Are you on streaming?
I am. Good morning, Carlos. I'll be out in a minute. Can I? Should I? Would I?
The day comes. Birthday. On there.
Mm-hmm. Wow. What could he be up to here? You could be invading. I guess we'll find out. This was a terrible move on my part. Ooh. Just trying to assert ourselves ever so carefully. Oops. I don't think I'm doing okay here at all. I mean, he can try for what I think he's going to try for. But it doesn't look good. We'll try once again. What was that? Queen's Gambit declined. All right, we're going for a coffee break. 1 second. I apologize for the coffee break. Mark Paragua's birthday. Let's save it. And when we refresh, we'll check the Rosen score. You can actually do this with almost anybody. So coffee, everybody. I need to find out what's going on in the next room. Oh. All right. This is going to take forever. It is going to take forever. I should be running this in the background. I'm giving up on it. Sorry about that, everybody. Good morning. Oh, it's Streamlabs. Walking Death. Good morning. Please check out the amazing power of Chess Informant. The latest edition, 162, can be found. Let's check out the special informant pricing just in case here. Chess Informant 162, the Practical Chess Tutor. Modern Chess Defense, not another one that I need to know. That's craziness. All right, we're returning. Let's see if Charles numero uno has caught up. I've got rating points to spare, digging in. Oops. Namaste, ethical grandma. How are you? Good morning. Do you teach at Ethical? I like that establishment. Ethical has some unusual values, but we will check out. Ron Hay has a 13-4 advantage over Charles.
Thanks for following.
Where are you from? I am FIDE trainer and National Master John MacArthur. I think it might have been, was it October of 1990? I guess so. I did become a team coach in October of 1990. Let's see if Black is paying attention here. Not sure that this is so easy, but maybe, just maybe, I would have fought for the long diagonal first with bishop to b7. Pushing pieces back to better squares, not my cup of tea. And now, is the bishop trapped? Are we ready for f5? This looks good. Student, jump through window. f5, f4. Interesting. Whether queen d4 check works or not, it's very inviting. So if we take on f4, they have to take back with a piece, right? Then g5 looks like it blasts pretty well. Very solid. Very steady. Looking at Ron Hay versus Charles numero uno. Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Hay. Massive, massive chess aficionado. Passionate beyond belief. Still feel like we missed out on something here. We can't head up this battery with our queen. Stopping e4. f5 is not hanging. So I think e4 is going to be happening. So e4. Knight takes c3. C4. B takes F4. Queen to B5. Also interesting, but the E5 pawn is hanging, so that's the tricky part. F takes E5. Yes,
What do I have there?
pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure you do. So if bishop takes D3, he takes F6. Ah, this might survive. Or will it? Therein lies the tale. Bishop G4. Maybe it was better. Maybe not. And now the pin is broken. Yakaruski. Yakaruski. Moment of truth. Bishop takes H6. Are we not up a pizza yet? We're only up the exchange. Ouch. Slow and steady wins the race. Still might have played F7 check first, but maybe not. Maybe we want to disturb all of these. Check. Bishop F4. Queen D4 check. G6. Bishop H6 could be fatal. No, we gotta challenge that queen. Challenge the queen. No, yes, maybe so. Queen F3. Yeah, it looks good. This is looking good. Geraldo Rivera, the Butcher. Geraldo Rivi, the Butcher. Well, yet, the only way we can do well is by winning. Welcome, Boyette. Welcome, Benny. Hopefully we will get a game. No games by Alireza today. Gambit Monster. Namaste. Just a chill stream. Just a chill stream. Hello, Machas from Spain. Wow, we've got a nice little contingent here, given that we have Spain, Canada, Australia, Sweden, India. I'm gonna say India. Not sure. Iran, possibly. Boyette from the Philippines.
Malta.
Malta? Nice. Is that you, sir? Krishna from Russia. Boss Boris. I need to wait with I need the cooldown cycle. The cooldown cycle on the wow. So I've always wondered about F3, but I guess it's nothing. Right? Is it nothing? Is it really nothing? After all, in the previous example, if I didn't have knight takes c3, f3 would run into queen h4, g3, knight takes g3, bishop f2. Do I have to give it back? I don't really want to give it back. I really don't. Whoa. Dudovich. Let's go with this direction. Just because I don't want my queen to have to cover everything on that side of the board. We're going to need you to go away, sir, before you get any wise ideas. You are going to need to go away. Can I just keep attacking? Just keep attacking. Just keep threatening, threatening, threatening. What could be the case here? Piece coordination. We have to practice playing. It's not all about tactics. You have to practice actually playing chess. So e5.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Hello, hello.
This seems a little extreme, right? Doesn't it? Doesn't it seem extreme? Well, he always has. He always has queen f6 if I'm not careful. He has to recapture with the knight. Que pasa? That's very unusual. So what is the threat? There is a threat. That much is true.
Woman's cheated.
Said.
Namaste,
BG6
woman's
maybe
cheated.
LOL.
Profitable crows. Yes. Yeah, it is awkward. That much is true. I have to be very careful about where I go from here. I don't really want... I need to get my bishop into the game. That's what I need to do. I need to be patient. Bishop g6 would set him up nicely. And now for something completely indifferent. Can I go in that direction? Do we really need more material out of this deal? I don't know. I honestly do not know. Let's get rid of our bishop either way. Just trying to get to a better endgame, my friend. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get to a better endgame. And what better endgame can there be besides being up a rook?
Woman's cheated.
Said. Waiting 10 minutes for a pairing LOL.
No, you're not.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Brutal.
And the last straw. What? All right, I agree. I'll take it. I was expecting him to go the other way. Why is this fellow not playing d4? I believe that he's been preparing d4. But to try to play what we don't know.
Woman's cheated.
Said.
Yes,
Good
sir.
luck.
What do you want to see? Sicilian, French, Caro, E5.
Woman's cheated.
You do you? All right.
You do you.
Thank you, buddy. I mean, unfortunately, me is all of those moves. I was asked yesterday by a fine class of young students, absolutely amazing young generation of rising stars in a middle school in Brooklyn. And they were just so good. Uh-oh. That was not one of the moves that I was expecting. Not at all.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Still theory.
Indeed. Indeed it is. Thank you, Mr. Feingold, for that update. Still theory, indeed. And now for something completely irrespective of...
Woman's cheated.
Said. New territory now.
Really? At what moment? Knight 8-6? Let's castle first. Let us castle first. We're just going to pretend like this is all part of the plan. How about that? Knight to c5, bishop takes f5.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Correct.
Wow. Dudovich. I seem to have the better pawn structure. Correct me if I'm wrong. And the winner is... It's a tough call. He put another pawn on a dark square. Which I find fascinating. Is he going to trade off his good bishop? Will he remotely think about it? So you are threatening me. Wow. He is threatening me. Why would he threaten me? Are you getting out of this mess? It looks like it. It does indeed look like it. Isn't that interesting? So here a check, there a check, everywhere a check, check. And now for something completely different. Now for something completely different. Should I have taken it when I had the chance? Probably. Yeah, why didn't I just take that? If I'd taken that, your bishop would have been really trapped. Silly me. Why did I move so quickly? I just assumed that this was good for me. Whoa! Dudovich. Dudovich. Honestly. Are we
Woman's
really
cheated.
going this far?
Said. LOL.
So you're saving your bishop in that manner, are you? You're just going to return to the fold. No way. All right, I can't take it anymore. Check, check. Just about piece coordination. Nothing personal. It's just piece coordination. Oh no, dude. I'm so sorry. You had amazing amounts of play when you should have traded rooks. You have to have the confidence to know that you are the better player.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Dang yet.
Yeah, you are the better player, and you gotta have the confidence to trade rooks and trust yourself. So I'm not playing another over-the-board tournament until all of my ratings are over 2,200. Just saying, you guys know what you have to do to get me back over the board.
Woman's cheated.
No
Sick.
pressure.
Well played LOL.
I tell you, I've never had any respect for the fantasy variation, and it showed, unfortunately. You should have clobbered me. So many times. The very first time I ever played against it, in fact, the first 3 times I played against the fantasy variation, I never ever studied it, and I still haven't studied it, really. I've looked at the variations that I've played.
Woman's cheated.
Said. That may be the 3rd time I played it.
The main line
Woman's cheated.
Said.
is microscopically
On the
better
white
for
side.
black. Which line do you choose from the black side? Do you choose the C6, I'm sorry, the E6 line, or the,
Woman's cheated.
Said. Right, I see.
And the very first time I played it, even against an international master, he was the only guy that beat me in the first 3 games that I played it, but it wasn't because of the opening. I weathered the opening not knowing any of the theory. I did sweat my tuchus off playing
Woman's
against him
cheated.
because I thought he was going to
Sick.
show me something new.
I do some sort of BC5 QB6 stuff.
Oh yeah, the queen b6 line. Yes. All right, Ganekis from Greece. I believe he had a different name previously, but we're going to allow him to play the Grunfeld, or if he chooses not to, we're going to let him play the King's Indian. Amazingly enough, in most of these instances, by the way, knight a5, I think, is more prevalent in that particular position. We're going to play h3. And I don't know where his knight is going. It's a very long haul. A very long haul. Gonna play this extremely positionally. Are you gonna put my knight on a better square? I don't know. Or are you gonna try to weaken your
Woman's
king
cheating.
side?
Sid,
I will give you this
you're
option.
way ahead of the field.
This has been the case for the past I don't know how many mornings. It's very strange, right? Now, I still don't know what he's threatening. Is he going to f5 and to d4? So maybe this rook should come in. Maybe this rook.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Let's do the procedure.
The procedure. Now, I am a little annoyed that I had to give up my bishop pair. Microscopically annoyed that I had to give up my bishop pair, by the way. Someone's going to have to pay for this. So where is that bishop going? I don't see it.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Yeah, lots of dark squares.
Woman's cheated.
I know my opponent is enjoying this position.
Position is good though, lol.
I know my opponent is truly enjoying this position. He really is. Wow! Did you see that? My God. That's craziness. That's crazy town, folks.
Woman's cheated.
Takes.
Wow.
We have more where that came from. So do we wish to? I don't think so. I think we're just going to try to
Woman's
enjoy this position
Said.
the old-fashioned
Spicy
way.
Vindaloo.
Can't believe how much my opponent is enjoying this position. My exposed king, he's licking his chops right now. It's craziness. It's crazy town, folks. It is crazy town. So now, e7 square is hanging. Now that his queen's on a white square. We're going to do some shifting. We are going to do some shifting, Booby.
Woman's cheated.
Said. I think you've been playing like an NM.
I hope so. I can only cross my fingers. Now the moment of truth.
Woman's cheated.
Oh no,
Said.
did I blunder?
LOL.
I could have blundered here. But wait, there's more. There is some suspense. There is some very serious suspense brewing. So now, bishop takes, knight takes. I'm torn. I truly am. Multiple threats brewing. He did not see the threat. I'm just going to take, sir. I've been studying a lot of my old favorite players lately. Do not study openings. Last week and the other day when I was playing so erratically and terribly, I was studying openings and it showed. When you study openings, you play really, really horrible. It's really all about your diet. You know, you are what you study. And if you study great players, you play great chess. If you study openings, your chess sucks after the first 10 moves. Again is the Hungarian word for yes, by the way.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Yeah, never study openings.
No, but it doesn't mean you can't review them. You can't review them. You can't prepare them for a particular player. If I knew that you were playing the fantasy variation and I were and we were playing a match, certainly I would definitely be there. So Charles numero uno
Woman's cheated.
Said.
can set up a little bit of a mate threat here, right? H3, G3. No? Just waiting ever so patiently. Is there a way to draw this game? That is the question. Is there a way to exchange off all of the pawns? I think black has to start with H4 if he's going to have a chance. But white only needs one pawn. That's all there is to it. Wait a minute, did my... Uh-oh, did I close it by accident? My Rosen score? I started the Rosen score at another window. I don't think I ever finished it. Almost 24,000 games. So who's waiting for a game? Alireza GM? He's got more than one window open. Alireza GM has more than one window open because he is playing profitable crows, and he's got this window open. Charles numero uno has more than one tab open as he's playing at Loma chess, and he's also here. Unless you can see the standings and that counts. E.T. Bor LC from Vietnam. I saw some short video about an earthquake in Myanmar. That hasn't really happened, has it? I thought it was an old video. You know, the water falling off of the hotel roof, sky view pools and stuff like that. Latest news, J.D. Vance found out that it is cold in Greenland. He did not know this before. Revelation. I wonder if he knows the closer you go to the equator, the warmer it gets. The farther you get from the equator, the equator, the equatorial line, the colder it gets. So the farther you get from the equator, how do I pronounce that? I think I'm pronouncing it right, the equator. Denekis and Intuitive Knight, it looks as though I'm not going to get another game. Unless Rafa Silva comes in. But we have 25 people today. I am very impressed. Even Matteo9 made an appearance. Tomorrow morning, we have Ron Hutton for his birthday. Wait a minute, Ron. I thought your birthday already happened. Oh, it's on the 30th. That is true. One of those rare moments when I was on social media and I picked up that Ron's birthday. I hope he's doing something other than playing chess for his birthday. Not that he has to, but he also has to do something other than chess. Whether it's the movies or something else. All right. I got the birthday boy himself. And he is plus 42 on me? Actually, only plus 40. Is that true? No, plus 60? Ron in beast mode, dude. All right, so B3. He stopped me from playing what I wanted to play. Honestly. That doesn't mean I'm not going to still play for it. I made the mistake of playing knight to c6, unfortunately. ¿Qué pasa? I can't retaliate in any way, shape, or form easily here. Should I worry? F takes, D takes, knight takes, queen takes, yada 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 takes. I am concerned. So we'll play it by ear and hope he doesn't put another knight on c4 anytime soon. Gotta guard the g7 square, among other things. The only way I'm going to catch up to Ron is if we play a lot of 2+1 bullet. Wow. So, what do we have here? What do we have here? What do we have here? Do I want to get rid of anything? I don't really want to get rid of anything. Then how do we keep attacking? Morning, Gene. Gotta keep these squares under wraps. Gotta keep these squares under wraps, Booby. That was the one we wanted. We'll just call him the good bishop. How about that? We'll call him the good bishop. Sometimes you may not know what you are asking for. And now for something completely inane and irrelevant. It does have a strategic advantage. That much is true. He has a strategic advantage. I know it seems strange when I want my knight on this square, right? So now is he going to take back with his? He might actually take back with his pawn. We're going to play around this as though he's a spectator. I blundered again. I did. I blundered again. How rude. Right? Am I concerned? You betcha. You betcha I'm concerned. Whoa, he didn't do it. That's craziness. There's no way out for my, there's no way out. I'm just getting clobbered. There's no way out. I blundered with F5. C'est la vie. I get to keep my record clear, though, in another 27 seconds. Not a blemish on my tournament record, at least as it appears. And now? This is why, had I been on the H8 square, this could have been more fatal. Just a little bit more fatal. Can I? Knight takes, pawn takes. Knight takes, bishop takes. Then my knight is pinned forever. Not that it matters, obviously.
Woman's cheated.
Said.
I still have the
Congrats,
discovery
another
if I
huge
want
win.
it. Thank you, sir. Although I have to admit, I am suffering massively this particular instance. Suffering massively. Whoa. Did he just help me out? I feel like he did. Hold on here. So he takes with check.
Woman's cheated.
Said. I think G5 is excellent.
It is. Especially if you don't like winning.
Woman's cheated.
Said. LOLOL.
I'm waiting for this line to get open here. I really am. I need to sacrifice almost anything to get the E pawn off of the E5 square in a way. just so that I can dive in. Ruh-roh. Is this checkmate? I don't know if it's checkmate or not. Takes. Takes. Rook takes. I can't make up my mind. Is it bishop check that I'm worried about? I don't know. Oh, I was supposed to sack the exchange first. C'est la vie. Bummer. Yeah, if I sack the exchange first, I had to sack the exchange first. Silly me. I hallucinated that entire line. But it didn't go on my permanent record. He didn't clobber me with taking on that square, and then I'm almost just lost. So rook takes f2, I got checkmated in 4 moves. Not a problem. However, rook takes e6, thief takes e6. This was the secret. And then if I take, does he still have the same thing? Or do I have to throw in this check first? I feel like I have to throw that check in first. I'm still lost, of course. Queen to b7 check, queen to c6 check. Ah, so was this a better move? King h8. No, I'm just dead lost. Namaste, Ron. I only have 439 rows and trophies. Ginza. Ginza sup. Sup, Ginza. 439 rows and trophies. Oh no! I accidentally clicked on rows and score again, and it erased it. Click here to analyze since forever. Alright, fine. Ginza sup. Namaste. By the way, if you are on YouTube for commentary, you will get the text-to-speech, or if you're a sub on Twitch. I'll sub either way, and you are good to go. I have to answer some questions about lessons today. Knight takes f3 was the first inaccuracy. But let's go back. Achieve, register our accolades. How much did Ron take me for? 5 rating points. 69 is a better number.
Lana
No more
Chess.
foreplay.
Thanks for
Namaste.
subscribing.
What the
Pegasus.
Thanks for
Namaste,
subscribing.
sir.
Ginza sub.
I love you, buddy.
Thanks for subscribing.
It's your birthday. You should not be doing this. I
Thanks
think
for
on his
subscribing.
birthday,
Dianekis.
Thanks for subscribing.
this is
Eric
awesome.
Blair.
Thanks for subscribing.
Saphiode.
Thanks for subscribing.
Seriously,
Salem,
though.
Salem.
Thanks for subscribing.
It's Swartz.
Thanks for subscribing.
Namaste.
Hoberg.
Thanks
Even
for subscribing.
Folberg.
Ginza sub.
Said. Pegasus Sway Tai so much for the sub and happy birthday.
I know, it's his
It's
birthday
just one.
tomorrow.
Said.
For those of you,
Only 29 Mars Hero in Sweden.
we are having the Ron Hidden for his birthday arena tomorrow. Namaste, Ron. Seriously, dude. I appreciate you so much. Yesterday I gave a class, I don't know if everyone was here earlier, but I gave a class to a middle school in Brooklyn arranged by a friend of mine and her business who helped sponsor the program for the kids.
Pegasus Sway.
And it is truly, truly great.
Haha.
No, and it reminded me of how much I love chess. The kids were so good. They were really, truly so good. And we have to get the, oh no, this has the old one too, with the birthday calendar faux pas. I'm about to do some more just now, along with the instructional. By the way, Ron, for your birthday, remember you have a Purdy
Ginza sub.
champion study, world champion
Teaching
study.
also teaches the teacher, at least in my experience.
Oh yeah, I was just like, my mind was blown open. That's why I was like, I had so much to share. Yeah, they reminded me of everything that I love about chess on average. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I can't tell you how much. Sorry, I just had a moment when I was thinking about my oldest daughter. How are we doing on our sub challenges? We're doing okay on our followers. By the way, all of you are appreciated for your presence and your dedication. It is truly great to see you here. I am debating on where we should go from here, Ron. I don't really want to go anywhere. I don't see...
Pegasus
Oh,
sway.
there is one person streaming who might know.
I'm packing up for the move ahead. Chess books are very heavy in the moving boxes.
Are you moving to Stockholm, Ron? My friend Johnny, by the way, I don't know if you know Johnny. He's a FIDE arbiter. Please introduce yourself to him when you see him and tell him you're reporting for duty, as you are an amazing, passionate chess person. I'm like brimming with all these words that I'm trying to put the...
Said.
No, not Johnny Hector. Johnny is an organizer. Glasses, hair, young kid, maybe in his 30s. I'm drawing a blank on his last name right now. Johnny, J-A-H-N-N-Y. Let me just see if I can find. He actually streamed for a while. And I can't remember what his streamer name was. Oh, you know what? I can look in my... Let's do some Puzzle Streak while we wait. Where is my Instagram?
Said.
Johnny Be Good. Yeah. Where is my... He messaged me on Instagram last, I think. Oops, this is a different one. So let's see here.
Pegasus sway.
Looks like it's a discovery.
To you.
Ginza sub.
Said. I always enjoy watching blue chessboard streams, but I can't see anything on blue when I play.
Really? I'm so sorry to hear that. Are you sure you like its blue chessboard theme? I'm only matching my background. If I were to change the background, I would probably change the... Hold on here. I'm checking my messages on Instagram just to go back to see. He had posted something from the Rilton Cup. He was a director, maybe even the international arbiter at the Rilton Cup. If I can find him. I have to go back quite a ways because this was during January, right? So what do we have here? Why is it not just check? check, and takes. Is that it? Am I threatened with mate in any way? Check. What is white's threat in this position? Oh, there he is. Johnny. He's an Icelander in Sweden. I'm going to shout him out right now. Did that work? What? That did not work. How did I misspell it? I shortened it by an A. Johnny. He had a different name before. But he is, I believe, living and teaching in Stockholm. Super great guy. All around great guy. Check. King up. Queen check. Or is it bishop check? If king takes, queen check, right? So now the moment of truth, it looks like we have to have the nerve to play it this way, followed by mate. I would not have found that. I almost went for the default.
Ginza sub.
Check.
Said. Nice.
Do we really take? So sad to have to just take, right? And now for something completely different. Here a check. There a checkmate, right? Distracted and decoyed by the rook. We might avoid seeing the chess.com mate, aka the back rank mate. Knight to g4. Rook takes, knight takes check, and pawn takes. I feel like this is the best way to defend our queen. Is there anything else going on? I've already touched the knight, so I'm holding myself to this move. Because I do believe in touch move. So if we check on this square, we remove the defender of the rook, right? And in this particular example, why are we not just taking a free bishop? Strange, right? Is there a trap? Is there something I don't know about? Queen check. King moves.
Pegasus sway.
Said. Johnny Vesterlund.
Is that his name? He and I played in Reykjavik last year. So you can find Johnny in the... That doesn't sound like his last name. I shared the Twitch chat with you. This is a streaming channel. In any event, I know that there's plenty of chess in Stockholm to be found. You don't necessarily need my help.
Said. Alright, let's see some puzzles.
So far, so good. I haven't been able to figure out a single one. Again, if you want to defend your queen, you should be attacking the opponent. Right?
Woman's cheated.
Said. Nice.
Ignore those strats. Make sure you don't give up more material than you have to. So this check, rook check, and a back rank checkmate. The chess.com mate, underlying theme of it all. So let's see, we're looking at this, that.
Ginza sub.
If we discover on the night, it
Chess
looks
Go
like it's a
Classic.
winner, right? So what's going on here? He captured, we capture. I don't see it. Why is it not just this threatening to win? I think this endgame is winning. Is there a trick involved? King takes, is that the trick? We can actually avoid winning with king takes, so we have to play pawn takes. And after this, check. King up. It's also, does this win? Rook e5, let's say rook d7, rook e7, rook takes e7, check, king over, king takes back, and then king up, and then we win by promoting our pawn. So the candidate moves are rook to e5, threatening rook e7.
Is too hard for this puzzle rating.
You think it's too hard for this puzzle rating? You might be correct. But no, the
Woman's cheated.
Said. Yeah.
So you think it's just plain old f6, king h6 then, yeah? You're probably correct. And he can't move because we always have rook to the 7th rank. You're absolutely right. In a real game, I might hold out for just one moment. I might just bob and weave for just one moment. I know. Don't you love Puzzle Streak? Because it's like walking a tightrope the whole
Woman's
way.
cheated.
Said. Dx c3.
And then c2, and the pawn cannot be stopped.
Woman's cheated.
Said. True.
Pawn promotion. I need that one, by the way. I'm opening that one up in a different window. Did I stop my Rosen score again? Oh no, I didn't. I need to make it smaller though. Maybe I just need to
Woman's
hit
cheated.
F11.
Said. RXR then NE4.
Trying to make a screenshot of my Rosen trophy. Of my Rosen score. The latest Rosen score update. And I have to remember not to close it. It does look very fatal. Nicely done, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Where's my Discord? So I'm sort of on a little bit of a hiatus, somewhat of a personal hiatus. From the French Bishop chess cast. Much of the political situation has gotten me really, really irked, honestly. And I just don't have the nerve to continue. Only 439. All right. So we have one check, and then bishop to b4. And how fatal is it, right? Rook to e1 is probably the most logical candidate. Rook to e1, rook to f7. Knight d6, and I almost have to turn off the jump to next
Woman's
puzzle
cheated.
immediately, right?
Said. Looks
Is
good.
this really better than... Is this really better than losing the exchange, or are you losing everything because of the check? Rook e1. Rook f7. Oh, I see, because there are multiple ways to get an advantage after rook f7. Queen e4, just bearing down on it, is probably the easiest. And if king f8,
Pins
knight
is up.
to d6, f5.
Too complex for me.
Yeah. They have to choose the slightly easier way of going about things. I think that it's supposed to be checkmate on the H file, but if we take with the rook, we can offer an exchange. I'm sure white's just going to be so happy about that. 1, king moves, 2, king moves, pawn up, and we're winning this endgame in the king and pawn ending just by being so close. As announced. All right, moment of truth. If we take back with the king and we push the pawn, we get our queen back. Is that it? Nicely done. This soft rock is working out pretty well. Honestly, everybody.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Huge.
Knight to c7. Seemingly realistically good. Doesn't save this one though. What is my record? What do you think my record is? Huge. Yes, the size of your rating does matter.
Woman's cheated.
Said. 67.
Pegasus sway.
Said. 230.
Woman's cheated.
Said. LOL.
And then the discovery looks pretty fatal. It was fatal. I don't think there was any other way out of it, but I did want to look at another choice here. Queen takes d6 is better for white after knight e5, of course, because I don't get anywhere. The bishop's defended. So, check, check, mate. All right, so I miscalculated by 1. For whatever reason, I thought they were going to make it easier on me. So here a check, there a check. Check, check. Here a check, there a check, everywhere a check, check. Almost a chess.com, mate. All of these, in theory, are all very, 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 very easy, by the way. So here a check. There a check.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Which knight?
It has to be this knight. And now it can be this knight. Whoa. So if king up, Then we use this knight.
Woman's cheated.
Said. True.
Ginza sub.
Maybe not.
Said.
And if
My
the king
biggest
moves, then we
challenge with
take
puzzles
this.
is taking proper time to calculate. I'm too hasty.
Ah, but chess helps you develop character. Character, that's what it's really all about. It's all about the character. And attacking. That was strange. So my high score can be found on my profile. I think it's either 95 or 96. 94, 95, or 96. I haven't broken into the next century yet. What's going on here? Oh, it's black to
Woman's
move.
cheated.
Said.
I'm looking at...
That's very nice.
Woman's cheated.
Said.
I did most of it on stream.
Pegasus sway.
Said.
I did some of it with
How
a
many
student.
chess problems have you created in your games like as puzzles?
270? Or 170. They stopped actually creating them after a while, which is kind of a bummer.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Whoa.
So if I take this bishop, and this moves... Wait a minute, which way are we going here? I can't
Into
take the
south.
bishop. It's illegal.
When to be patient, when to be aggressive continues to be one of my biggest questions in chess.
The secret to becoming truly great at chess? Don't move.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Just always be aggressive.
I don't know if I can agree with that one. But it looks as though we're getting away with this.
Woman's cheated.
Said.
I
LOLOL.
didn't check it. I forgot that he has this, and I don't win. You need 2 or more passed pawns, 2 or more files
Woman's
apart.
cheated.
Said.
And here are the, C'est la vie. Let's just check our profile for a moment. 1 run of puzzle streak with an abomination of a score. 9 Blitz games from yesterday. I played in the 3+2 last night. I was at
Pegasus
like an...
sway.
Said. You have 415 puzzle.
What? Are you sure? They must have started again. For a long time I was frozen. Hold on. Puzzles, puzzle dashboard from my games. Yes, they started again.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Puzzle dashboard.
They started again. This is a good example because he didn't really... Yep, he did start again because he didn't have any puzzles
Woman's
before.
cheated.
Said. How many do I have?
How do I spell your name, sir? Profitable? Oh, 1 second. There it is.
Woman's cheated.
Not
Said.
bad, sir.
Profitable crows.
No, I apologize. I mean, I was only asking out of courtesy just in
Woman's
case I
cheated.
screwed up.
Said. Decent.
I am very happy they started this feature up again. It is great.
Woman's cheated.
Said. You're all right.
Pegasus sway.
Said. Is it 400 wins and lost 15?
Woman's cheated.
Said. Puzzle Storm highest score, I think mine is 40 or something.
Oh, 1 second. I need to close some windows here. I apologize. How do I... Let's just go to this. Oh, no. No. See what I mean? I'm not a huge fan of Puzzle Storm. I just don't like being rushed. I believe in a certain amount of classical chess. $38, $55. This is like your measurements. This doesn't look good. 38, 55, 21. 38, 55, 21. They should rearrange these just a little bit. They should put Puzzle Streak up here. You know? 38, 55, 21. And mine. 42, 59, 95. I tell you, I'm a regular old egg. A little smaller at the top, and I just get wider.
Woman's cheated.
Said. LOL.
All right. Checkmate in 1. I get back to the old themes here. Checkmate in 2. Back to the themes. Forkovich. Pawn Promotionovich. Now, I promised the kids from yesterday that I would do an instructional stream or two. And for Ron's birthday, of course, just got to make sure that I'm not missing mate in 1. Usually when it looks like it's an obvious win of material, it's actually checkmate in 1 move. Here a check. There a
Woman's
check.
cheated.
Said. I'm just putting out my pasta, I'll be back in a sec when you're up to higher puzzles.
Putting out your pasta. Is that like putting out the cat? You have a clothes dryer? You make your own pasta, of course, right?
Pegasus sway.
Said. Need a new icon coffee or new lady, let us have a coffee.
Yeah, I have been using this one. See if I can go to, Did they get rid of the old coffee icon? I don't know, right? Oh, hold on here. And I had to swipe this one, unfortunately. What? What's going on here? It's not showing up. And then there's, of course, this guy. Which I would have to grow my beard back to abscond with that one, right? So what's going on here? By the way. This one looks like it's tough for a second. Why is it tough? Why isn't it just this or that? Is there no way to save this pawn after check, queen h4? There's no way to guard it? Is that the story? That's what it looks like. But it's hard to believe that it's this one. Right? Isn't it hard to believe? I guess they're going to stop there. Unbelievable. So I do have a lesson in an hour and a half. So this gives me a small amount of time with which I can try. And you can't recapture because of queen to d8 check. Queen takes e6, queen d8, queen g8, queen g8. King g8, hg4. And we're up in exchange. You also have a nice skewer through this knight all the way through to the back rank. Right? So in this position, doesn't rook e1 also win? Yes, knight g3, king g1. Really? I guess he escapes. Because we're threatening, we get to still win. Because as long as we don't allow taking with check, we're threatening to win the bishop on f8. Got it. Ah, this one is really hard. This looks like a chess.com mate. That is a difficult puzzle on chess.com. You heard it here first. Check. Why is this so hard? Check. King back. Something seems wrong with this picture. Queen f4, queen takes f3 is the simplest, I guess. Let's refresh this just a little bit. All right, it is coffee time. No doubt about it. Can I do that over here too, by the way?
Woman's cheated.
Said.
Dude, we didn't get our emotes, did we? How did that look? That looked terrible. No. That's terrible. When I type coffee, it doesn't work out. I shouldn't leave us at this low number. Should I? I don't get it. I'm in check. So I have to
Woman's
take,
cheated.
right?
Said. Yes, you should.
I should. All right. So we have a Cecil Purdy study stream coming up, I promise, in just a few minutes. It's the least I can do this morning. I also have to do a middle school study stream, an MS study stream for the kids from yesterday, because I promised I would finish the lesson that we started. I'm going to do a series of lessons, interestingly
Woman's
enough.
cheated.
Said. John, are you a part of the other dojo dudes?
No, I could be the father to those dojo dudes. They started their dojo sometime before COVID, I believe, and I started mine in 2004. By the way, if you go by comparison, they're the live Chess Dojo live crew,
Woman's cheated.
not the Master Chess
Said.
Dojo. And I'm happy that they don't have. I'm happy that they don't have Master Chess Dojo, by the way. The reason why I'm happy they don't have Master Chess Dojo is because they are accommodating chess.com users, which are inherently not masters. They are live live chess players, and I am trying to get you, among others, and myself, to achieve the master level.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Yeah,
Yeah, it's funny until it isn't. I'm just going to use my, I'm just going to use my intuition here. Zwischenzug. Zwischenzug. How fast can we get to where we were in the beginning? Takes. I don't understand why we can't just take this. It's a math problem. And are there any more math problems? Yes. We're going to fly along here. Chess.com, mate. Let's see here. A mate that I missed many years ago. It's in my memorable games, in fact. I show the memorable game where I missed knight to g6 and queen back to g3 with the quiet move checkmate. So let's see here. Knight to g8 check,
Woman's
queen to g6 check.
said. Yeah, I do appreciate a CM title, but then again, I don't have the time energy in my current lifestyle to train for it.
I don't think you need a title, Wamans, to say that you're not a master. I slightly object to this particular title, honestly. I think that having a title that says that you are not yet a master is just a cash grab on FIDE's part. I really am perturbed by what they have done, not just to you who are even considering such a thing, but to the chess world in general.
Woman's cheated.
You know?
Said. Oh, okay, that's what I thought you meant, a title.
I mean, obviously, I think that you should achieve the master title. That's why we have Master Chess Dojo and not Candidate Master Chess Dojo. Candidate Master Chess Dojo is a totally different thing. In any event, queen takes b2, queen to c3, queen to c7. Queen to c8, queen takes f8, e8 or d8. Queen takes knight to e4, knight to g3. Yep, it was knight to g3, as it turns out. Flying along.
Woman's cheated.
Cooking with Sterno.
How many times did your chess style change over your time playing?
Interestingly enough, I'm going to rephrase it for both of us. How many times did my chess style grow? So in other words, I'm not completely shedding my old skin, but I am incorporating a relatively new skin. Let's think about it in those terms, right? So my style doesn't change like becoming something else. My style actually goes from one perspective towards another. So knight takes e5 is better than knight to d6, because after queen to e6, I'm only getting the exchange. And after knight takes g6, I'm getting a full piece. So in other words, we are morphing and improving. Think of it more like the Wu assassins. Or what other thing were there? Where the Thanos, right? He keeps collecting all of the various powers into one person, and you keep adding all of these rings till you get ultimate power. And in that, there is something to be said. We're going to win a rook by being very careful with this skewer. Is there a reason to be afraid? I don't know. What is my opponent's big idea? What are they threatening? I don't know.
Woman's
But we can
cheated.
answer a check with a
Said.
checkmate.
That's a nice way to put it. Well, in that term, did you have any revolutionary moments where you upgraded majorly and suddenly and okay, so Magnus is Thanos?
Magnus is Thanos. Yes, absolutely. He's got all of the gemstones. Many people didn't like it that I had a Marvel chair at one moment, but there is a great series on, I believe it's Amazon Prime, Icons Unearthed. And I'm about to watch Icons Unearthed Marvel, which tells of the development of the storyline, building each character and the trouble they had to get the whole franchise going in the first place. So it's very, very cool and very, very awesome that they managed to do it. So this is obviously a trap, letting the opponent do what they want. So basically, Icons Unearthed, James Bond was the one that I was just watching, and it's great. So if I play rook to d8 check, or if I play c6 first, if I play c6 first, I think I get there a lot faster because we get behind the pass
Woman's
pawn.
cheated.
Said. Oh yeah, nice. I like that behind the scenes stuff for movies I really love, like Lord of the Rings.
They have season 3, Lord of the Rings. Absolutely, Icons Unearthed does have Lord of the Rings. It's crazy good. So where are we? We have rook f6, queen g5, rook e7, queen f6, mate. I know, you thought the stream was frozen there. But yes, of course, the other way is better. It's mate in 2.
Woman's
Rook
cheated.
e7, rook takes
Said.
f6.
Get that coffee made.
All right, let me put on some Lee Chess TV just because I don't want to leave you not watching something. I'll be back. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm definitely taking the last dregs.
Woman's
Alright.
cheated.
Said. Yes, yes.
I want to fix my light fixture.
Now words.
Said. No one tell sensei I'm here.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Okay, I won't tell sensei you're here now. Words.
Now words.
Said. You are terrible at this.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Who said that?
Now words.
Said. Me okay, time to run spam chat or something so my name is hidden.
How are you, Gene?
Woman's
Oh,
cheated.
and let's take that
Said.
downstairs.
I'm
It's a
trying.
bit upstairs. This is what it is. And I can brought it up. I don't know. And that's, so if you, every time I forget it, so if you remember it, that'd be awesome. Thank you so much. If you're going downstairs, thank you. All right, are we ready, everybody? Aye. We still have 4 people here? No way. Why are you all here? I feel like Ferris Bueller. You're still here? What are you doing here? No, I do appreciate it. If I were to choose a streaming partner, I was thinking that when you guys have your birthday, you should be a streaming partner. That's what it is. I was thinking that for Ron. That Ron should make sure he has a good camera or a good light so he doesn't look all dim and awkward like my daughter's professor in her COVID college years. E6, buddy. E6. Hit him. Hit him. Oh, maybe not. I think I still might have done it. Takes, check, and takes rook. But we win. We can see the problem is that rook and 4 versus rook and 3 are a draw. So we would rather get the rooks off the board and play the minor piece endgame. But even the minor piece endgame with the pawns on the same side of the board could be a draw. And I don't necessarily know if 3-2 is winning. So we should probably look into that. Bishop f4. I would have played bishop f4 to limit this knight first. This knight is in front of the pawns. I'm not a fan of this. I don't think the knight should be in front of the pawns. I think he had better things to improve in that particular position. Check. Mate. Not quite. Bishop e3. He was almost there. Who is this guy? What kind of a muscle man is he? Muscle man 100%. Dude, you might be 2,900, but you're getting shoved back, man. Now, can we cover that? Can we cover that? Hopefully, if he plays this, then we are probably going to be able to win. But right now, the opponent is able to simplify this. And white's going to have to demonstrate a checkmate with a bishop for a knight. We can't afford to trade either of these pieces, by the way. Bishop. No, I don't think we should. King game, knight game? Yes, this is the correct endgame. We want a knight endgame. Not a bishop versus knight endgame.
Said. Oh yeah, I want to see bishop and knight.
In my YouTube series, in my memorable games, even though the quality is terrible, I have to really redo those games. I have a bishop and a knight mate that I performed in a tournament. Uh-oh. That is a draw. Had he gone for it, that could have been a draw. There's no way that white would have won after knight takes bishop.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Very
The
Nicky.
bishop and one pawn against knight and two pawns would have been a draw. So is this 3 plus 2? No, it's 3 plus 0. They're trying to flag each other? Oh my God. What a horrible game. Come on, people. Get a life. Knight e4. Takes. He had his chance to take and take. He missed it. And that's the problem with this. And that's the problem with this time control. As it turns out, is that you're just not going to get it.
Cheated.
Said.
Right? 3-0. Come on. 3 plus 2. Now we're talking. We have some quality chess where somebody actually has to demonstrate knowledge on how to win a chess game. That was really unfortunate, as it turns out. So in this particular instance, while there might be a discovery, black is down 2 pawns, but for what? Down 2 for what?
Woman's cheated.
Black is down
Said.
2 pawns for what?
I like 3-0 on my phone, but because of my sore wrist I only play 3-2 on computer.
What is white thinking about here when we have the move rook f3? I don't know what white was thinking about so long on that particular move. In 3-0, you have to be able to play this move. So at this moment, I am esto castigo. Esto castigo.
Woman's cheated.
Said. He was waiting to see if opponent
Rook
was
check,
going to
and then
resign,
bishop
showing dominance.
takes. No, you just take. No, you just take the bishop, you come back and you take the rook. And we also have rook takes h6. OMG. So how did white get down a pizza, right? How did white get down a pizza? White is down a piece. My God. White is down a piece here, right? So here, check. And if we take, king takes, check, and takes, it's still down a piece. What a horrible game this was. So the simplest move? Maybe? No. No? No. No. Wow.
Said.
Woman's cheated.
Woman's
Said.
cheated.
Need to relax now.
We are, actually, before you go, why don't we make you a part of the raid while I get my stream set up for the thing? Who would we rather raid? Jesse, Alexandra Semikanova, or Alexandra Chess, Alexandra
Woman's
Prada?
cheated.
Said.
Pick
All right,
pick
go
one.
for it.
I'm very partial to Alexandra Semikanova
Woman's
because she is
Said.
working very hard on
Whoever
her
is best
chess.
for you.
Jesse February, absolutely great, but I know personally Alexandra Prada, but I've done Alexandra Prada a lot lately, so yeah, let's do Alexandra Semikanova. Thank you so much for being a part of the raid. Let us do it. Let's use our raid emotes. By the way,
Woman's cheated.
Said. No prob, mate.
wow. That's a favorite. That's a favorite. Let's use our raid emotes. Let's roll the ending credit stream. And thank you all for being here. And Ethical Grandma, namaste for the follow. Pegasus for the 45 months. Bolberg, gives us up, Denekis, Inachess. Oh my God, I missed them all. We have, let's see if we have enough time. I don't know if we have enough time to read them all, but I want to thank all of the new subs. Thanks to Ron Hay. Namaste. We got Denekis, Eric Blair, Inanites, Spelum Salam, TK. By the way, TK is a streamer. Please check him out. I will shout him out next time. Cheers and ciao, everybody. Have a great day.